Greetings, it's an honor to be with you today. And today the title is Fruits of the Flesh. And today we're talking about incontinent. Oh, that's an unusual word, right? We're going to get into it. Galatians 5:19 says, now the works of the flesh are manifest, which that simply is saying that the works of the flesh, aka the spirits that are at work in Galatians 5:19, are manifest. We know they're manifest because we see the fruit that they produce. Now get this, the spirits or the works of Galatians 5 produce the fruit of 2 Timothy 3. So this is how they manifest. We see these fruit in operation, right? So let's look at 2 Timothy 3:1-3. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come, for men shall be lovers of their own selves. Now before we get into the fruit of this passage or this particular video, let's absorb the fact that as a result of perilous times, we're going to see men becoming lovers of themselves, and it's all because of the hearts of men. All right? So this is going to enable these spirits to be at work and these fruit to be manifest. In particular, the fruit today is incontinent, right? What is incontinent? Lacking self-restraint or uncontrolled. This is a very serious and dangerous fruit, because self-control is a fruit of the Spirit of God, which is the Holy Ghost. So we find ourselves operating in or lacking self-restraint or uncontrol. It means that we're operating in another spirit, all right? Now listen to 2 Peter chapter 1, verses 3-6. It says, according as his divine power hath given unto us all things that pertain unto life and godliness, through the knowledge of him that hath called us unto glory and virtue, whereby are given unto us exceeding great and precious promises, that by these ye might be partakers of the divine nature, having escaped the corruption that is in the world through lust. And besides this, giving all diligence, add to your faith virtue, and to virtue knowledge, and to knowledge temperance, and to temperance patience, and to patience godliness. So we see how these things, these are attributes of the Spirit of God, just intertwined with one another. But we've got to understand that this continuous climb, this glory to glory, is not really possible without self-control. Self-control is one of those one of those attributes of the Spirit of God that opens a world or a vast array of things in the things of God, right? But it requires us to be disciplined. If we're not disciplined, because that's what self-control is talking about. It's talking about discipline. It's talking about keeping under this body, keeping things in subjection, keeping things in order, in perspective, prioritize, because these are the things that enable us to overcome. Because we've got to understand now, the devil is not just sitting back and saying, well, let them go get their Jesus. He wants to corrupt our path through our lust. So he's paying close attention to you and I, studying very hard, because he wants us to fail this test called life. But if we remain disciplined, if we remain focused at the goal at hand, we won't lose the war. You may lose some battles, but you won't lose the war. But understand that being incontinent is not a good look. It's not of God. But we've got to be self-controlled, or as the fruit of God says, or the attribute of the fruit of God is temperance. We've got to exhibit temperance in every area of our lives, because it is for our well-being. So I want to encourage somebody today. God has given us a divine call, a call of godliness. But in order for us to survive the test of time, we've got to walk in a spirit of temperance.